Now the starting pitcher in this one, Drew Rasmussen. How about a scout? Report on him.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
1 away. So up next, Spencer Steer. Just missed Rasmussen. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Andrew Vaughn, the rise. And that'll do it. Back now in Tampa Bay and getting to start for Miami, number 77. What do you have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Luis Arias in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And that is out of play. The 1-1. Now that's smacked to right center. 2 down. This is J.J. Bleday. And a big swing and a miss. Bleday getting to start in right. Hitting 3rd in the lineup. And this season he's hitting over .330. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here's the 0-2. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Got him. Inning over. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And now for the Marlins, Sal Stewart. Next offer in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. And here is Sosa to the plate.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Simpson under it. 2 down. Here's Miguel Andujar. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. So runner at second, 2 down. Heriberto Hernandez now at the plate. And there's a foul ball.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Man at second.
Ball.
Second inning here, no score. That clips the corner. In there, got him looking, and that one ready to go for the last half of the inning. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, William Contreras. Out towards right center field. Sosa takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
George Springer, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. This one in the air, center field. Ruiz settles under it, takes it in for the out. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Patrick Bailey. Just missed. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. Back here at Tropicana Field, now it's the Marlins catcher, Agustin Ramirez.
Hey.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Walls whips it to first, and one away in the top of the third. Here's a speed threat, Esteury Ruiz. In there for strike one. Top of the third, no score. There's the strike at the knees.
That's out.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Throw is low, and oh, nearly a great play. The scoop goes in and out of the glove. Back to the top of the Miami order, Otto Lopez. The next to hit, fly to left his first time.
Ball one.
Ruiz at first, one gone. That's in there. That's strike one.
Well, it's clear they're struggling with pitch selection today. Swinging it off speed stuff off the plate. They need to be more patient and wait for the right pitch, not just the next pitch.
Here's a 2-1. Brings it in. And there are 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Spencer Steer. He's 0 for 1. Rudder takes off, pitches high.
No, he's in there.
Save. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, center field. Simpson moving under it. And that is that. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Out to center. Ruiz settles under this one. And there's one away. Ben Williamson digs in now. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. So the Rays batting order turns over. Chandler Simpson will hit next. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Ruiz gliding in towards the infield. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here in Tampa Bay. And now for the Marlins, Andrew Vaughn. Fouled off down the right side.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
1-1 now. Lede under it. One up, one down. And up next for Miami, Sal Stewart, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one ripped, but foul. And the 0-1. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Sosa batting for the second time, and that's strike one. That catches the outside corner. No balls, 2 strikes. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
This one in the air center field, and that'll do it. Back now in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Rays, Luis Arias. Makes the catch. 1 down. J.J. Bleday now at the plate. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. That's a hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Up next for the Rays, the first baseman.
Here's Pete Alonso.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And it is out of here. A 2-run blast. 1 down. And now it's William Contreras. Out towards right center field. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
That's a base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, 1 out. Patrick Bailey getting ready to hit. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. In the dirt, but kept close. 2 on, 1 out. Pitch
That's
misses
ball
there, and a count 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Here's Lopez for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back here at Tropicana Field, and now for the Marlins, Heriberto Hernandez.
Yeah, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Lede has a beat on it, and there's 1 down. Here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it. Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Ruiz, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the 0-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Simpson drifts towards it. Takes it in for the out. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Otto Lopez. Lede under this one. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls.
Well, these Rays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Check swing, no appeal. Ball 3.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
The 3-1. Base knock center field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
That's a base hit. The throw in there safely.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 58, Cade.
Next to hit, Chandler Simpson. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Next pitch way upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Luis Ariz stands in. That one fouled off. The Rays trying to break this one open. Last half of inning number 5. And a foul ball. On the ground, could be 2. Lopez tossed to second on to Vaughn. 2. Back here in Tampa Bay, and now for the Marlins, Spencer Steer. And that one hammered. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Inside.
Vaughn in the box lays off for ball one. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard to order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And at second. He can't get there. It's a base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with two strikes. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Stewart in the box now. Takes strike one. That one found hard the other way.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball.
There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. Out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. And at the plate for Miami, a new arm into the game, the righty, Casey Legumina.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
There's a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for some.
Jackknifes out of the way. Lede takes it in for the out. And there's one down. So now the DH spot, Miguel Andujar, 1 for 2. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Heriberto Hernandez, the next to hit. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they lead by 2.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
The 1-0.
The skipper calls down to the bullpen. He's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Up the middle. Fires to first on the run.
No, he's safe.
And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. 1-out man at first. Next to hit, Yuri Ruiz. And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
Lede on the move. Out number 2. Back to the top of the lineup, Otto Lopez. The next up for the Marlins.
Nope, that's inside.
Simpson settles underneath it, and that is that. Back now in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Rays, J.J. Bleday. On the ground, Sosa throws to first in time. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso.
Now pitching for the Marlins, number 29, Pete Fairbanks.
Alonso at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Stays alive. The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Two down, base is empty. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, William Contreras. This one in the air, right field. Hernandez towards the line. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Back here at Tropicana Field. And now for the Marlins, Spencer Steer.
Number 46, Greg.
That one catches the corner for a strike. Foul ball. 0-2 now. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. That's the first out at the top of the seventh. Andrew Vaughn now.
Yeah.
And there's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's exactly what you're taught to do with that pitch, but it's not that easy to execute in a live at bat. Great job of staying on that breaking ball down and away and shooting it to the opposite field.
Hey!
Swings through that one.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there. That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Simpson flying after this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Lenny Sosa, the next up for the Marlins. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And that'll do it. Bottom of the seventh, and stepping in for the Rays, George Springer. Fouled off left side. Fairbanks measures 6 feet 6 inches, 32 years old, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2015. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
The catcher.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Patrick Bailey.
Ball down.
A sliding stop to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Taylor Walls digs in now.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And first offering is fouled off.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that skips in the dirt. Got him swinging. We go to the eighth. Now here's the Marlins DH, Miguel Andujar. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield. Took it back where it came from.
Kevin Kelly on the pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Hernandez stands in now and watches strike one. In the dirt. Andujar gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one misses. 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The 3-1. Right through there for a strike. Makes the grab. One out man at first. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Agustin Ramirez. Inside. And 1-1. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always transfer.
Rise to second.
Yeah, you're out.
What a double play that was. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. Leading off, Ben Williamson.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Towards first. What a stop. And that's a great play for the out. Here's the center fielder, Chandler Simpson. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. New pitcher for the Marlins, John King. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one. Now he breaks his bat. Stewart takes it in for the out. And there are two outs. Here comes Luis Rise to the plate. If you're looking for contact, this is your guy.
Yeah, and if you're looking for batting titles, he's also your guy. Rise is the first player in MLB history to win 3 straight with 3 different teams. The Twins, Marlins, and the Padres.
Jump throw across his body in time. All set to start the ninth in this one. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Otto Lopez.
Ball in.
And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
It's been a rough one for him so far at the plate, but that'll help. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Nope, foul ball.
Ground ball right side. The flip. There's 1 and 2. What a play. Andrew Vaughn will hit next.
The first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Simpson moving under this one. And that is that. Bottom 9. Now it's the right fielder, J.J. Bleday. And first offering is fouled off. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Brings it in, and a quick out, number 1. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's already homered here in this one. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jason Adam.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Tap foul at the plate. The 0-1. Fly ball down the line. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. So it's their last chance in this one. William Contreras getting ready to hit. Swing and a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Wastes no time there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And the batter is George Springer. Fought off foul. This one in the air, center field. Ruiz under it. Ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And your final score, 5-2.